For what purpose have you awoken Lynetta the Starspawn and brought about the end of reality? You wish to be the first human to be destroyed, yes? So that you are spared from the cataclysm I shall wreak upon all life? Eh? What? Don't say it again, creep! And how are you looking directly at me without being driven mad? Send me back. I'll do it next time. Maybe when the stars realign in 1,000 years or so. Exactly. Where'd you get that book? That moo. Always trying to set me up with someone. It's not a Necronomicon. What Necronomicon is bright pink, silly? It's a survival guide. For dating me. It's full of rituals that I like. Offerings, spells, and how to protect your sanity while performing them. I am a cosmic entity beyond comprehension, so no amount of contact with me is safe for a human. Your mind could snap like a reed at any moment, actually. Oh, don't make that face. I can make it worth your while, if you understand what I'm getting at. If you can make it to the end, darling. But if you chicken out or go insane, I'll end reality right then and there. Now, you knew what you were getting into when you woke me up, right, darling? Excellent! Let's begin the date then. Why don't you start with the Invoke the Depths ritual? Sweet home. You brought the outer depths to us. Didn't you read the spell's name? Our connection is stronger now. The closer you get to where my true form lies dreaming, the stronger my influence on you in this world. Just focus on following the book perfectly. You're good to start doing these rituals on your own, right? I'm just feeling a little icky from the summoning, so I wanted to use your shower. Do you mind? Thanks. No peeking. I mean it. Don't peek. You're sure you won't? All right, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Mortal. For what purpose have you awoken Lynetta the Starspawn and brought about the end of reality? You wish to be the first human to be destroyed, yes? So that you are spared from the cataclysm I shall wreak upon all life?
Eh? What? Don't say it again, creep! And how are you looking directly at me without being driven mad? Send me back. I'll do it next time. Maybe when the stars realign in 1,000 years or so. Exactly! Where'd you get that book? That moo. Always trying to set me up with someone. It's not a Necronomicon. What Necronomicon is bright pink, silly? It's a survival guide. For dating me. It's full of rituals that I like. Offerings, spells. I am a cosmic entity beyond comprehension, so no amount of contact with me is safe for a human. Your mind could snap like a reed at any moment, actually. Oh, don't make that face. I can make it worth your while, if you understand what I'm getting at. If you can make it to the end, darling. But if you chicken out or go insane, I'll end reality right then and there. Now, you knew what you were getting into when you woke me up, right, darling? Excellent! Let's begin the date then. Why don't you start with the Invoke the Depths ritual? What's with the worried look, darling? But you aren't alone. I'm here. Long-term health? The world ends when this date does. What does it matter if your mind is unraveling? Nobody is in this world for the long haul anymore. Well, you better finish them quickly then. Sweet home. You brought the outer depths to us. Didn't you read the spell's name? Our connection is stronger now. The closer you get to where my true form lies dreaming, the stronger my influence on you in this world. Just focus on following the book perfectly. You're good to start doing these rituals on your own, right? I'm just feeling a little icky from the summoning, so I wanted to use your shower. Do you mind? Thanks. No peeking. I mean it. Don't peek. You're sure you won't? All right, I'll be back in a jiffy. hoping you didn't! I love foggy, rainy days by the sea. It's like my favorite weather on the surface world. I didn't know you have a house on the water! There's something just so romantic about standing on a balcony during a storm. What's wrong, darling? Getting chilly? We can go inside if you like, but it's not like it's any safer in there. After all, the next page in the book has an unspeakable horror on it. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, duh! That's why it's an unspeakable horror. Unspeakable. Get it? As in, cannot be spoken. At least not by humans. Of course I can. I can pronounce anything. Anything. Worcestershire sauce? Toy boat, 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 toy boat. Yes? You called me! What are you talking about? That was you! Look! No, look at your hands, silly! Cut it off? But it's your hand now. See? Darling, are you all right?
you shouting just now. Come on, let me in.
Who's that, darling? You don't look so good. Maybe I should get the door? Why not? I guess that's a good point.
How do you do? I hope it wasn't too forward of me to call upon you in your own private department. If I may be so bold, well, I have something special to give you. May I come in? Oh, it's not the kind of present I can give you out in the open. I can't go out after dark. Why can't we just go inside? I really want to give you your present now.
Darling, what's taking so long? I miss you!
Huh? Who is that? You have company over? Inside your apartment?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? No one slammed the door in my face! No one!
What's going on, darling?
Let me in! Now!
Want me to make them go away? a human before. Now you're totally my type. Darling, what are you looking at? Nothing, huh? You were looking at nothing? Is that the truth? Did I scare you, darling? Good. I know what page you were on. And if I see you trying to cast that spell about nothing, you won't get past the second word. That already smells delicious, darling. All it needs is a little something and it'll be perfect. I'm going to take a short walk outside while you finish. See you in a few, love. What's wrong? You're pale as a sheet. Ugh. I can tell by the look on your face. You caught a glimpse of the real world now that I'm waking up. Guess you aren't as sane as you thought, huh, darling? Oh, sweetie, don't worry about reality. It doesn't have anything to do with you anymore. Though, I should tell you, everything you saw and heard, it's still there. What you saw coming through your window is still coming through. Very soon, it'll be impossible to deny its presence. And if you like, I could move you to the front of the line and you painless see myself. As thanks for waking me up. You wouldn't hear their screams anymore, or feel that chill up your spine where that tentacle is already touching. Or maybe you'd prefer to be saved for last. Have the whole doomed world all for yourself for a while. Though the things you'd see if you lingered, being destroyed first or last, which would you prefer, my darling? Delicious! Just perfect! I wish you could make offerings like this forever! Well, my devoted darling, there is only one last spell to perform. Pledging yourself to me. Take heart. Your pledge of devotion will be the last act of humanity for all of time. The final words ever spoken by humankind will come from your fairy mouth and echo into oblivion. The privilege is yours alone. I may be inexperienced with human emotions, but even I know that saying goodbye to your world can be painful. Take all the time you need to make peace with the end. I'm going to take a short nap before I wake up for good. Could you hit the lights for me, darling? Thank you, my love. Done. The last ritual. You did wonderfully. I'm afraid it's time for the dream and our date to end. That look on your face. Darling, I had a wonderful date with you, and that's because of you. So why destroy me and all of reality? Why not just stay here with me? That's what you're thinking, right? Oh, my sweet, mortal darling. I'm not doing this out of malice. You've had good dreams before, right? Well, when you woke up, you destroyed those dream worlds and everything in them. Did you wake up because you hated those dreams? No. It just couldn't be helped that you'd wake up eventually. I love humans, and I'll miss you sorely. Please let your last thoughts be about that. Don't think I forgot about my promise to you. Pucker up, my darling. You've earned it. Thanks for playing.
Sucker for love. First date. Lynetta, huh? Who is this Lynetta you're trying to call? I just so happened to overhear you saying, "Lynetta, where are you?" You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in. Your window is open. Lynetta sounds like a girl's name, right? This Lynetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she? Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods. No, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing. You know what this is, don't you? Sorry? You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me? Could it be that you know what this book is capable of? Anything? I can be rather demanding. So bold. In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's welcome home, Your Highness. Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only. And number 3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms? Absolutely what? I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you. As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here. Oh, confused. I've liked you for a long time, and you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right? Being? Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce? What about it? What? How did you figure that out so suddenly? Worcestershire. Of course not. It's an Eldritch loanword. Why else would it be spelled like that? I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form. What? You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human? If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Esther, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure. Oh, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead. In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever that rotten witch Lynetta offered you, I can double it. And I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad? Suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch can be arranged. Now hold on a minute! Alright, very well. 2 smooches lip to lip. Satisfied? Usually my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence. Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so... You really want to smooch me? Well, your terms are amenable. Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange. The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow. Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly. Your performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed. Break a leg, dearest. Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Yatil? Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Yatil. Why attract so much ill will? Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish for the king, as who may say, which shall this city indeed smite. If you comes Util, you and I will know his might. All be lost within a night. Which reward is worth that price? Bravo! Simply splendid. You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell. A virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play. Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume. I wasn't aware that was a role. You weren't even the leading tree? I thought you said you were a tree. Oh, you are good. Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast? It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines. In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa. Aw, I was quite enjoying my time with you. I wanted to stay a little longer. Alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.